It was OSU got out-coached, outplayed.
Lucas Raymond is also from Sweden, so he's an anytime goal scorer for one of those two games they have in Sweden. So I don't know which one it is, but it's going to be one of the two. So lock that.
This doesn't make any sense. I was pissed. Fumble recovery happened. I'm going to be honest, I turned off the game. I checked back in. That was the final.
Defense here, baby. Come on.
They're walking up to the table blind. I'm betting fucking blind. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sharp Sports Network. My name is Tycho, joined this morning by the Wanderer and Dylan shortly to follow. It's kind of a weird Saturday morning. I woke up this morning. I didn't really let everything hit me until I went to go place some bets and realized what I had to bet on today and realized there wasn't a lot there. I was
Nope.
a little bit shook. My mind was thrown. But yeah, there's one giant college football game on today with the over-under of 28 total points. But it's America's game. So if you are a DGen and you are on the Sharps app, and you better place a bet on this game. America's game, Army versus Navy takes place today. That's supposed to fill the void that we're all missing with college football basically being taken from us this Saturday. In order to fill that void, here is Army-Navy, over under 28 points. Get hype. Let's watch some people play some physical, run the ball football. Because that's what you're getting today. Other than that, there's, tons of college basketball in today's slate. There's some NBA games on, also NHL, of course. But primarily what you're getting today is not what you're used to getting on Saturday. You've been getting heavy doses of college football. So it's weird. At least tomorrow's still normal. And then next thing you know, there's NFL football being played on Saturdays. So, hey, the NFL's here to fix that problem. But let's dive into a couple things. First being the Heisman. Today is the Heisman show that is taking place tonight. I believe it's at 8 o'clock that they'll present the award. So that's taking place tonight. And there's 3 guys that are quarterbacks, all finalists. And then there's 1 wide receiver, and that is Marvin Harrison Jr. of Ohio State. But the other top 3 finalists, quarterback of LSU, the quarterback for Washington, and the quarterback for Oregon. All teams that had great years this year. I keep blanking on LSU's quarterback's name.
Jaden Daniels.
For some reason. Jaden Daniels. I keep wanting to call him Jordan Travis, but Jaden Daniels. Maybe Jordan Travis if he wouldn't have died, but hey, you never know. Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr., who obviously most people watched duel it out in the Pac-12 championship. Definitely held both their resumes. Michael Penix Jr. picking up the win, Bo Nix picking up the better stats in that game. So both deserve to be there, but does Jaden Daniels deserve to be there?
For the rushing performances alone, with the quarterback play, yes. Even though they had some choppy games of LSU. I still think he played a Heisman season. He just didn't have Heisman victories. So I have to give it to Penix.
Yeah, he's going to win the Heisman. He already won all 4 of the big quarterback awards yesterday for college football. Larry O'Brien, all the big ones over Bo, over Penix, and they pretty much put the nail in the coffin over any Heisman doubt. So, yeah, it's gonna go to Jaden today, and shout out to him for his quarterback play. For him to not be able to make the college football playoffs and still win the Heisman is tough to do in this day and age. So, shout out to him.
Yeah, if you're like me, sad day. You rode Michael Penix Jr. all the way. We even beat Bo. And
You
we're
did?
still not good enough.
You guys are Florida State in the Heisman.
And not
You did
only that,
everything you could.
not only that, but this Cinderella story of a fraternity at Washington pulled $25 in from every single member to win the national championship. Could still pay out $50K, right? But their quarterback ain't going to win the Heisman, and they're about to be in the national championship. Also, they also had money on Washington's quarterback to win the Heisman, so they're in probably my boat there. But not the same as this. If you guys are following this online, Washington to win the national championship, every single member of this fraternity has put $25 on it. They pulled it all together, put almost $2,700 on it to win $50,000. So pulling for that fraternity, because Lord knows that'll be the greatest party that anyone's ever seen at that university if Washington's able to pull that off. That's just too much money to have to spend on a party. But if you're like me, it's a sad day because Jaden Daniels, in my personal opinion, I don't know if I'd give him the Heisman because he didn't have those Heisman wins. Yes, he's a great player. Definitely easily the best player on LSU. But not making the college football playoffs, still winning the Heisman, gotta give him props. I just didn't see the victories I needed to see to get the Heisman, in my opinion. But he does have the numbers. They did give him all the awards, like Dylan said, so it's pretty much a lock. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, but we're going to all find out tonight. Next up, we have a little bit of baseball. So it's narrowing down. It's heating up. We're supposed to know within probably by next podcast if we don't know today or tomorrow. But Shohei Ohtani, the sweepstakes are heating up. It's narrowed down to 3 teams pretty much based on every report that I've seen, down to the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, or the Giants. The fact that you have nothing.
All right. So my first thing, nothing. I got something. So my first thing that I have to say is when it comes to the Toronto Blue Jays, the only reason why we're in this conversation is because of that goddamn news reporter. So I want us out of the conversation. He wants to go viral, and he wants to talk shit about a bunch of other shit about the LA, and it's hilarious, but he was the only reason we had to the conversation. People on Twitter thought it was funny. The Dodgers is not happening. I don't want to see them either. So really, Tyler, I just see Ohtani narrowed down to San Francisco. So shout out to
but that doesn't count. You can't eliminate the Dodgers because you don't want it to happen. Think about it though. The Dodgers is the easiest possible move. He probably doesn't even have to change houses.
The Dodgers is the easiest move for him, but it's also the easiest move for baseball in terms of keeping everything the same. And I hate that. Let's shake it up.
Baseball loves that.
Let's get him to a team that's 500. Let's get him to a team that's a contender. Let's get him to a team that people are going
Cincinnati.
to see him win at. Let's get him to a team like Cincinnati. Let's get him to a team like Seattle. Let's get him to a team
has the number
that's
2
trying to make
Cincinnati.
a run and be a contender. Not fucking the Dodgers or honestly San Francisco. Now, if he does end up in the middle slot, I'll lose.
And if Luke was here, he'd say the Diamondbacks, and even that would be better.
And I would agree. I would agree with the Diamondbacks.
But the Diamondbacks just went to the World Series. Well, they weren't supposed to go to the World Series this year, that's for sure. So they're going to be on the up, and Shohei would put them up and over.
100%. This Ohtani thing is hard for me to get excited about because I'm still the guy at the end of the day who thinks he's going to go back to the Angels, and I'm just going to be pissed.
Is that a Mike's Hard Lemonade shoe?
Yeah, that's what I think. So I'm not too sure if
both of those shoes down there.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure if Ohtani is going to, make the right decision because I am a firm believer that he won't. But we'll find out.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Chicago and then just surprise.
Little sidebar, Dylan. Next time you come over, bring those shoes with you. Anyways, we're going to head into some picks heading up next. I do have some news also before we get into football, but we're going to get into some Downtown Cash and Puck Luck picks coming up next year on Sharps Sports Network.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharp securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
I don't like the way the flow of these basketball picks are going.
Because back-to-back games, it is going to be split 2-2.
You know, I'm gonna take John and them boys.
Fuck Dylan for taking my pick because I was going to take the Bulls because now, give me the Nets!
Fuck me, we all said Bulls.
You started it!
Well, I didn't say that.
I was saying under my breath, take the Nets, take the Nets, take the Nets. I want the Bulls, give me the Bulls. And you took the Bulls. So I'm like, fuck this fucking guy. Who does this guy think he is?
Okay, so there are no NBA games until Monday, and there's only 2 spreads available. So we're going to play one of these games, and it's going to be 2 games without a spread. And I'm sorry, that's just the way it has to be because there's no other way it can be. So game number 1, Monday at 7 o'clock p.m., we have the Orlando Magic at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Magic are favored -4.5 points.
Give me the. Give me the over.
I personally think the Magic are kind of a wagon, so I'm gonna ride the Magic spread.
Carlos pointing like a dog.
I'm going to take Cleveland +4.5.
I hope you lose.
We're all over the place.
We are all over the place.
We're all on a different boat.
Don't know
so
who to
we'll
trust.
see who survives.
We'll see who comes out of this.
Yeah, we'll see who survives and we'll see who sinks. All right, game number 2. Let's go to 8 o'clock with the Minnesota Timberwolves going to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans.
Oof.
Yeah.
Look, all I've seen from Minnesota is straight consistent basketball. I'm just gonna keep taking Minnesota. I'm gonna take Minnesota again here. But by that I mean not on the podcast because clearly I haven't been taking Minnesota every time. But personal NBA betting, Minnesota's consistent. I see a lot of consistency there. I'm gonna ride Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm riding Minnesota as well. Pelicans have been kind of.
Who knows with Zion? I'll do that.
Yeah. I am going to ride. I'll take the Pelicans.
Sweep or no sweep?
I'll take the Pelicans. Yeah, I'll ride them. Game number 3, 2. No, we're not going to do that game because Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant don't want to play in that basketball game, so that's not fun.
I don't want to bet on it then.
Me neither. So we're going to move over to 7:30 on Tuesday. The Los Angeles Lakers are going to Dallas to take on the Mavericks on TNT.
Wow, the Lakers have been kind of a problem too. I don't know.
Both teams have been kind of a problem.
You know, after this tournament, boys are going to be tired, but at the same time, they'll be fun. I think crazy enough. I don't think the Lakers are going to be favored, but they might be because of how they play.
The Lakers are the team to go out there, win the.
Give me the Mavs.
And that be the best thing they do all year, and me be pissed about it.
Give me the Lakers.
That's true. They go on like a 10-game losing streak after they win the.
They're gonna go win the NCAA tournament, and then Brown's gonna be like, "I never done this. This is just first time we ever had NCAA tournament. First time I ever won that. Go. I'm gonna take some time off now. See those minutes I was supposed to play at the beginning of the year? Now I'll play those fucking 25 minutes per game.
Yeah, give me back to that resume.
I'm gonna take the Mavericks as well.
Those are the downtown cash.
Sorry, people, for going 0 for 3 in butt picks.
It's not like
nice. I was doing nice, then I went down. Basketball, I've been down. Yes, I'm out.
Jesse, I just don't know if you're gonna ever come back from that.
You want a fun fact, and I'm not saying this to be a dick. I'm being genuine. You have not had a week that you went like 2-1, 3-0, just 500 in downtown cash picks since our first.
Yeah, no.
Pick.
That's what 31% equals.
Puck luck pick coming up next, though.
Dylan, do you think I needed you to tell me that when the percentage is literally lower than a third?
What I'm trying to let you know, Jesse, is you're due.
No,
due.
Due to keep falling.
Not with that attitude.
This will be the worst recorded downtown cash picks in the history of this pod.
Bro, flip the mindset.
The old pod.
Bro's go from the comeback's going to be amazing to, you know what, I've accepted this
Thank you. Thank you for being in my poor man's wagon that is falling apart and slowly becoming less of a wagon and more of a radio flyer.
I think that, you want me to be completely honest?
Yeah.
Last time
Some room between the legs. 13-57 in the third.
Yeah.
Speaking of coverage,
As the Capitals,
get to the garbage some must. Speak on the top of my brother's
Hell.
blood. None of these niggas get trust. We cannot question, you know what it was. What was you doing for us? These niggas back 'cause I'm putting in work. Like I speak fluent in Russian. Did you catch that?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now to get into the puck luck picks. Dylan, you want to run through these ones too, since you know.
Yeah, I got you. I didn't know if you had them, but I have no problem doing it because that means we're finally getting a week without some fucking Coyotes. Let's go. It's about time. Every week with these motherfuckers. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's just start it off with today because why not? Oh, this is a good game. Well, maybe not. I don't know if they're good.
Give me the game.
Sorry. 10 o'clock p.m. We have the Hurricanes going to Vancouver to take on the Canucks. Hurricanes are 14-11-1. Canucks 17-9-1.
This is a good game. Give me the over. 6.5.
You already know. I'm going to ride the Hurricanes on the road.
Jesse?
Home dog.
He's got the Nuts once again.
Got the Nucks.
All over the board. All right.
Number 2.
Tyler can win and one of us can win, but us both cannot win.
No.
Game number 2.
Someone else.
I don't know why, but this feels like a rivalry game, and that could just be because of me and Fuller. But 9 o'clock on Sunday, Minnesota Wild at Seattle, taking on the Kraken.
Hey, that is such a personal rivalry.
Yeah,
You stop it right
I was
now.
gonna say, it might just feel like my own
That is
rivalry.
that
though,
is
and that
personal
might be all
beef
that
that you
it
guys
is.
got going.
Yeah.
But on top of it, 500. So I guess call it your stinker of the week. Minnesota and Seattle. I'm riding my boys, so I have to.
You know, you may hound Luke for doing a Yotes game, but something tells me every time we've done one of yours, it's been a cracking game. Am I
Well,
crazy?
you've only done one of mine once this year, so then yeah, you're right.
This is the second time. I'm just saying.
Oh, both times. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm working with my sample size. Sorry.
Every single.
I'm working with my sample size. I'm sorry.
Years for
It is, Dylan.
3
look,
years.
Dylan, it is what it is.
Not 3 years. Stop it.
Jesse. No,
It is
actually
nothing.
think about this. For the past 3 years, has there been one time you got a slate? Listen, that Tampa or Arizona was not in that slate in 3 years.
Well, when you put both those teams.
When you include
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah. And not once.
I think we may have had at least 6 weeks, but asking me to remember every puck luck pick is
that's
crazy.
You can't think of it.
That's not fair.
no, they definitely happened.
Picks in general, it had to
But
happen.
but anyways, Wild and Kraken.
You're on the Kraken, I'm on the Wild.
I'm on the under.
I'm just saying, you're going around it.
Come on, man.
I refuse to pick a winner out of you shit stains.
Game number 3.
No goals. Three goal game. 2-1.
All right, game number 3.
No good hockey. Give me the under, he said. Life's too short.
No good hockey this game.
All right, I'll give you some good hockey. Game number 3, Sunday at 7 o'clock. We got the Kings, 16-4-3, going to the Rangers, who are 18-5-1.
Kings are Kings.
Kings are 11-0 on the road. Rangers are 8-2 at home.
But I'm gonna take the Rangers this game. We haven't had a Rangers in a while.
I'm taking the Rangers too.
I'm gonna take the Kings.
You gotta lose the road game eventually. Come on, Kings. You're not that good.
They're 11-0
not that
on
good
the
on the
road.
road.
Make it 12.
Yeah, whatever. They're not Boston. You mean, yeah, the Kings are
Nuts. It has to end.
What I say about Georgia, huh? Has to come to an end. Yeah, yep. That's another one.
Damn, and they were 11-0.
Think about this, Dylan. Really think about this.
That's scary.
Stars are lining up.
No, I'm gonna take the.
What? All of a sudden, he has no idea.
I'm take the Kings. my brain is telling me, Dylan, don't, and I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep it.
How? How do you hear that and arrive where you arrived? I just.
You're
your own person.
Your puck luck picks.
All right, guys. Like I said, there was going to be some news that came before we got into the NFL picks, and that news is that Nickelodeon is going to host their first ever Super Bowl broadcast. As you guys know, Nickelodeon has done broadcasts for the NFL in the past. However, this year they are doing their first ever Super Bowl broadcast, and that will include SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Starr as co-hosts. Sandy Cheeks will be the sideline reporter. Larry the Lobster will be doing commentary. And Dora the Explorer and Boots are the rules experts. Now, I don't know how in the world Dora the Explorer and Boots found their way into Bikini Bottom somehow, but they did. And all I know is that there's one thing that needs to be tuned in for any Nickelodeon, SpongeBob, Super Bowl, anything. The halftime show. I know that all the moms out there are going to want to watch Usher, but I'm tuning in to watch the greatest halftime performance ever, which is SpongeBob in the bubble. And I already know that's going to be there. That's all I care about. Just wanted to see what you guys thought about the Nickelodeon hosting their first ever Super Bowl. I'm just excited for the halftime show.
They're really trying to grip the youth, eh?
I mean, hey, bro, they got me gripped. Call me youth.
They just look. You gotta have Dora and Boots wearing those helmets, or else nothing makes sense.
Yeah,
helmet.
You need an underwater helmet.
My thing is
without the underwater helmet. Tell me.
My thing is I want to know, for me personally, Tyler, what did you see online that made you want to talk about this? Because this was announced like 2 months ago. So you clearly saw something that made you feel like, wait a minute, this is happening?
I did not see the post however many months ago.
Okay.
So just saw it today. And 2, how can you not love the SpongeBob halftime performance? I mean, that's all I care about is the SpongeBob
I don't blame you one
performance.
bit.
Look, Super Bowl and SpongeBob performance at halftime. You can't write that.
Yeah, you
can't.
really can. That's kind of it's kind of all you need right there. It's kind of all you need. No, I think it's great. I think it's. I kind of go into it with. I'll probably love it. I don't see a scenario where I'm sitting here like, oh, I'll be optimistic. We'll see how it goes. No, I'm gonna fucking love it. It should be great.
Now I gotta have 2 TVs to watch the Super Bowl so I can peep what's going on in the SpongeBob broadcast while I'm watching the actual Super Bowl.
But will it really be like that, or will I just have Nickelodeon on? I don't know.
You're wild if you do that.
Maybe they just really know what they're doing. Maybe all that slime time playoff games that they've done. This is what they were training for, Tyler.
You never know, man. All right, we got football to get into. We'll get into football next.
What is happening is Michigan's gonna get this dub.
And that's exactly what I saw. I got my money's worth and I didn't pay a dime. It was free. I should have had to pay for that shit. It was unbelievable.
In that situation, you just fade the green.
Kirk Cousins back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Climbs
play half as good as they did last week in this season and still come out on. Bro, I lost count how many interception clips there were.
I felt like we kept watching the same one over and over, but it was always a different.
Walker on first down. It's picked off. What a play! Lorenzo.
Remember the ecstatic excitement and rage-filled little man's rant so that we can laugh at
If the
him.
Titans never got Derrick Henry, Dylan wouldn't even know Tennessee had a football team. I swear to God.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite. Now it's time for what you came here to see. That would be the old pigskin and spiral. Let's get to some NFL.
All right, for those of you that are keeping track, we are only betting on America's game for college this week, and it's Army and Navy over under 28. Army is -3 in this game, and I am riding Army, baby. Me and Dylan are in an interesting spot when it comes to these types of games because Mom's dad was in the Army. Mom's stepdad was in the Air Force. Dad's dad was in the Navy. So kind of a lot of connections here. So I don't know. Maybe they all hated each other when these games came around. I'm not sure. But with that being said, I'm taking Army. I'm on Team Grandpa, I guess. So, yeah, Army -3.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are expecting me after the streak sadly came to an end on Thursday Night Football to go a different direction. But I'm sticking to my roots. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Wait.
Give me the under 28 points in this rivalry game. Thank you very much.
Is it the lowest under of the week, you say?
Is it the lowest under of the week? It's the only game of the week, Jesse!
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
the lowest under of the week.
Does that really apply to the rule?
It's the only under of the week. It's
Well, I mean,
goddamn
if
points.
you think about it, though, it's also the highest over of the week.
Like, Dylan.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. The lowest under the year for college football was 30 points in that Iowa game.
No. It was 20
No.
or like 26.
It was like 26 and a half.
Okay, so now we're looking at the similar
Second
spot.
lowest under of the year.
We're looking at the similar
Yes.
spot with two teams that
Look, we already
normally.
have your pick. I really don't know why you're ranting. Jesse, we need your pick. I gave a pick and Dylan gave a pick. I don't know why we're still talking about
Because
this other
you
than
were
Jesse
like,
needs a pick.
Because I wanted to
explain
know.
myself.
I wanted to know if his only over of the week could count for an only game of the
Yeah,
week.
you made me explain myself.
That's why.
30 points. It has to.
But I'm taking my favorite take in any military game because it has to hit sooner or later, even though it took a double overtime last year. Give me the over.
Yes.
Triple overtime, 32 points.
29 points. And that is college. So,
Papa needs a safety. That's gonna get me to wow.
That's gonna put it over, Dylan. That's gonna be the point he needed.
Okay.
Week 14 picks.
Week 14, let's get into it. 1 o'clock slate. We got a pretty good 1 o'clock slate here, starting off with the Detroit Lions going to Chicago to take on the Bears, and it should be a snow game. It's looking at 36 degrees and snowy as our conditions. Lions -3 points.
Well, taking the Bears. You ever seen Jared Goff play outside in the snow? I'm taking the Bears.
I am going to take. I really want to swing.
I hope I'm so wrong, by the way.
I don't think that's necessary.
What's your over, Dylan?
Is our over under 42.5 DraftKings?
43.
43?
Yeah, I'm saying with the Bears.
God damn it, I hate it here. +3. Yeah, I'm gonna get a push.
Dylan?
Lions -3. We are going to run the shit out of this football.
I hope so.
Montgomery is going to run the shit out of Chicago. Then Gibbs is going to run the shit out of Chicago. And if you're telling me we can't get a couple field goals on the way and win by 3 against the fucking Bears, I understand what game I went to, and I understand what I saw last time they played them. But make no mistake about it, that was a bad football game from the Lions. And if they go out there and play a good football game in Chicago with these conditions and run the damn ball, they should win by a fucking field goal. So give me the Lions -3.
Could all possibly push here.
Very possible. All right. Next game. Can't remember your fucking division, but every game you guys play is a big game because you all suck. Buccaneers going to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Falcons -2 points.
Falcons -2. I'll eat that. Give me the Falcons.
Sick of both these teams.
I'm gonna ride under 40. I'm gonna ride under 41. I'm in the same boat as you, Jesse. I'm sick of both of them. I'm just gonna take the under.
Give me the Falcons by a Young Hoku field goal.
That covers.
Could have very well. All right. Los Angeles Rams 6-6 going to Baltimore to take on the 9-3 Ravens. Ravens are favored at -7.5 points, and the over/under is 39.5 points.
Baltimore is a Super Bowl contender. This defense is crazy. Lamar's having an awesome season. The offense finally figured it out. I'm taking Baltimore -7.5.
I'm gonna take the over.
I'm taking the Rams +7.5 due to weather conditions. I think they slow down.
Once again, all over the board. Look at us, man. Variety. That's what you love to see.
Look at someone. Look, I mean, we're either all going to go right around 500 this week, or someone's going to be so crushed and someone is going to be so happy. Totally okay with either one, as long as I'm on the right side.
I'll be right. Next 1 o'clock game that we got the Colts going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. 7-5 and against the 6-6 team. If you want me to be honest, both teams are in the same boat here. So
look, I think
pretty close game.
Personally, that the Bengals tried to fool us last week, so I'm gonna ride the Colts again. I got burned by the Colts, and then I came back to the Colts. I'm gonna stay with the Colts because I feel like as soon as I disrespect the Colts, bad things happen to me. So I'm gonna stay on the Colts. Take them. What you just said?
They're underdogs. Colts are underdogs.
Yeah, give me the Colts money.
I'm going to the moon as I shoot over. Give me points or give me death.
I'll give you death. Dylan?
That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen.
I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like I gotta ride this man. Fuck it. I'm gonna take Cincinnati. I'm gonna ride Jake Browning. Tyler told me he's the best quarterback in the fucking league last podcast, so I was shocked this man did not back him up now. But I guess I'll ride him along.
It's the Colts. If it wasn't the Colts, I'd do it. But like I said,
the best quarterback in the league.
He was the best quarterback in the Pac-12 when he when he went undrafted. Voting for the Heisman, ended up going undrafted. And he got picked up by the Bengals. So I'm just saying that he had a resume, and I thought it was crazy he didn't get drafted. And then he ended up on Cincinnati and finally got to start a game, and he showed that he was the 6th-ranked Heisman. I mean, come on. He did do that.
Ride him.
I'm not saying he can do that consistently, but he did do that.
It's a lot easier for me to ride the Bengals with Browning than the Bengals with Burrow. I'll tell you that right now. A lot easier. Just personally.
I'm not even going to dive into that. Please move on to the next game.
1 o'clock, Jacksonville Jaguars going to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Cleveland is a -3 points, and it is the lowest under of the week. No, it's not. It's tied for the lowest under of the week with 33 points.
Who's it tied with?
Tied with Texans Jets.
Okay. I'll take this under. I'll take this one if they're tied. CJ's an MVP. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, but he's also dealing with bullshit weather. That's why they're giving him so low of an under.
Because it's basically in a rainstorm. Actually, both these games are pretty much in a rainstorm. Yeah. So
Okay, well, I'll take this under for sure.
Yeah, I don't trust Jags backup QB and Browns with their shit situation. Under.
Oh, I was sitting over here trying to figure out why it actually was the under just because of the weather. I completely forgot about Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, no Trevor Lawrence, no Christian Kirk.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Okay. I'll ride that under completely then. I forgot about that.
All right.
Next, let's just go to the other one. The other under 33 points at 1:00. We have the Jets at home to the Texans.
Spread?
How many
Jets plus 3.5 points.
Plus 3.5. Wow. They're really thinking this is the downfall of CJ Stroud game because of the weather, huh?
Man, I just talked all that talk about him for MVP last podcast. You know where I'm at. Give me Texans minus 3.5. Yeah, I know he's dealing with weather. I know he's dealing with people getting injured. But at the end of the day, that's what's separates the good quarterbacks from the great quarterbacks. Is when you don't have your options and you can still make plays.
That's true. This is where you could separate. I'm going to take the under in this one, just like I did the under in the last one. Honestly, I see it as an opportunity to prove the under theory for good.
Yeah, I really hope so. We need a bounce back under week after what happened on Thursday. I was pissed. I was pissed off.
If the lowest under of the week is tied 2 games, don't you just bet them both? Don't you just parlay those 2 together? Come on.
It seems like a smartest thing to do. So.
Hey, I'll place it right now. I'll tell you what the odds are. Yeah. Go ahead. Move on to the next game.
One more under.
Jesse, did you have the under? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Next or final 1:00 game, actually. The 1-11 Panthers are going to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Saints minus 6 points, and this will be my skip of the week.
God damn. This is one of them games.
It's not a fun one.
Give me the 30 for 30 man himself. But if Derek Carr's playing, I really don't want the Saints. But Saints minus 6 is the dumbest spread I can take. But I'm going to take it. Because, let's go Saints.
I'm also skipping this game. I'm with Dylan. I just do it. I can't pull the trigger on this game, but I will pull the trigger on letting you guys know that if you place it on DraftKings, the odds are plus 276 for the under in both the Jags game and the Houston game. Plus 276, so $100 gets you 370, 10 gets you 37, whatever you're doing. That's the payout there. But good little under parlay for tomorrow, so I'd place that if I were you.
And I know. All right, swinging into the 4:00 slate here. We got the Minnesota Vikings at 6-6 going to Vegas to take on the somewhat hot Raiders. Vikings are favored minus 3 points.
Let's go to the guy in the Raiders jersey first, huh? He'll figure it out. Maybe he won't.
Jesse, you're muted.
I don't think Aiden O'Connell's going to be able to deal with the way Minnesota applies pressure. So I am going to take the Vikings minus 3.
Look, there's no reason that the Lions should need to sweat the end of this year, but I think they're going to end up having to sweat the end of this year, and we're going to have to sweat it with them. So I'm taking Minnesota as well.
I'm taking the team that's hot. I'm taking the team that's been rolling. I'm taking the Raiders.
How dare you bet Aiden O'Connell over Josh Dobbs? You're about to learn. You're about to learn.
I did learn. I done learn when he sold for us in Tennessee. Fuck Josh Dobbs.
Nah, you have not learned. You have not learned.
On this. Everybody
you have not learned shit.
Where did Josh Dobbs come from? He ain't no new Josh Dobbs. He's a lucky Josh Dobbs is what he was. And he's starting to show everybody
hold on.
games. Exactly the Josh Dobbs I know.
You're telling me that you don't think giving him a weapon like Justin Jefferson is going to change anything?
I think that this man gets put onto, this is his, 6th team? And every team that he has got put onto, this has been the most promise he's ever had. Mm-hmm. And that team is still not going to make playoffs.
You disrespecting Ryan Fitzpatrick, too? He was on a lot of teams.
This has nothing to do with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
You're talking about a quarterback going to a lot of teams. I feel like that's a low blow to
Ryan
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick would go to a new team, he'd go make some noise over there. This is the first time Joshua Dobbs has made some noise.
Arizona made some noise, and then
What
they sent him
noise
over
did he
to
make in
Minnesota,
Pittsburgh?
made some noise. I mean,
What
They
noise
didn't-
did he make in Pittsburgh?
They didn't play him in Pittsburgh.
Didn't make any noise in Pittsburgh. What noise did he make in Tennessee? Didn't make any noise in Tennessee.
You got you guys into the playoffs.
he made enough noise to piss
No, he
you the
didn't.
fuck
Tannehill
off.
got us into the playoffs. Tannehill
He's in
got
Dylan's
hurt,
head
and then
still,
he started
so
that
clearly
game.
he made some noise.
Yeah, so Dobbs is dookie, and he's going to show it.
Okay. I don't think so.
That's my take. That's just me. All right. Next game, and honestly, I hope that this game just goes better for Seattle. We got the Niners. We got Seattle. We got a minus 13-point spread because the last time the Niners played Seattle, they baptized them. So
Look, I don't think it's possible to be that bad again. Give me the Seahawks. It can't be, right? Like, it just Seattle, you're a professional football team. Take some pride in your work.
Seattle. The way I watched you carve up Dallas, even though Bland is looking like Trayvon Diggs, just with pick sixes instead of interceptions, you should be able to do something against the 49ers where you're not losing by 13 points. But at the same time, Kyle Shanahan owns you. So I will back you in a way of the over. I think you will get
Fair.
points. I just don't know how close you will be.
Fair.
To the
That's fair.
You know, I wasn't going to do it, but the Niners, they beat the Jags by 30. They beat the Bucks by 20. They beat Seattle by 20. They beat the Eagles by 20.
They beat the
Give me
Cowboys.
the Niners minus 13 points. When they're healthy, they roll, bro. I'm going to take the Niners minus 13.
I guess I technically voted for the Niners to lose a couple guys in this game since I took Seattle, because that's the only way they're going to lose the spread. It's by losing a couple players and not being fully healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Next game, 425. This could be the game of the week if Josh Allen wants it to be. We got the Buffalo Bills going to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Chiefs are favored minus 1 point, so you're pretty much looking at a pick 'em here.
Pretty much a pick 'em means I'm taking the Chiefs. I think that it's just the battle of the better quarterbacks. I think Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback. I think that the Chiefs have consistently had the Bills' number, whether it's playoffs or regular season. So give me the Chiefs. Jesse, stop muting yourself if you're going to talk.
It's because noises keep being made. And I have no choice but to mute it.
Whoa! Sorry to cut you off, but star quarterback from Oklahoma, Dylan Gabriel, has officially just transferred to Oregon and will replace Bo Nix on the Ducks after next year. This just happened.
Oh! Go Ducks. Ducks are rolling again, huh? Okay. All right. Got the new quarterback. Next. All right. What game?
Wow. Sorry.
Chiefs and Bills. Yeah, Chiefs and Bills.
But yeah, I think the Bills need to win. So I'm going to take the Bills. They played the Eagles pretty good. They just, Bills did. And I think we have to remember, if they didn't have 12 men on the field, they'd have one more win. But
that's just a way of telling me that they find ways to lose games, and they're going to find a way to lose this one.
It's not a Chargers level of find ways to lose games. So I think they can.
We have a better quarterback than Justin Herbert, and we're going to find ways to lose even more big games. It's worse because the Chargers you already expect them to lose. The Bills, their fan base and everyone is so fucking crazy all the time. They expect them to have like 12-4 seasons consistently. So if that's not happening, it's crazy. And then they lose all the games that are big, like against the Eagles, like against the Chiefs, like against any team that's over 500 and pretty good. That's why I think the Chiefs just take this one.
I'm going to ride the Bills. I got to ride Buffalo. Every big game this year, I rode my boys in Buffalo, and every year they let me down, or every game they let me down. But, maybe I'm just fucking crazy. Like, I'm just going to keep doing it.
Maybe you're insane, but, maybe it'll hit once.
At least I'm aware of the problem. I'm not.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that's the first step is admitting it. So I'm aware. Final 4:00 game before we get into the prime times. We got the Broncos. We got the Chargers. Fuck the Chargers. Stay away from the Chargers. They're favorite. They made a Chargers a favorite in a football game again. Stay away.
Bronco
Stay
country.
away. Stay away. Everybody stay away from that. Broncos.
You battled with the Texans, Broncos. You can battle with the Chargers. This team only put up 6 points
You can beat the Chargers
a week ago. Yes, the Patriots defense has been playing good, but we also just saw that defense participate in a game that had 18 points on them. So that means the Chargers are bad. You can beat them. Broncos country, let's ride. You didn't do +3 last week, so you better do this week. Money line, baby.
Broncos money line, baby.
I'm taking 2.5.
Chargers is favorites.
Nah. Chargers is a favorite. That is funny. Funny.
You covered
Sunday Night Football.
I'll give it to you.
Eagles, Cowboys. Big divisional matchup. Eagles 10-2, Cowboys 9-3, and we are looking at a -3.5 point spread for the home team, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas been going crazy. The league needs to be able to say it has 4 10-3 teams. Give me the Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys, and I think you'll agree with me on this, Tyler. I think the Cowboys can perfectly set themselves up for a Cowboy situation, win this football game comfortably against the Eagles, roll into playoffs, meet them again, and then get smashed. So I'm going to take the Cowboys to win the first meeting, being this game here. Second meeting, regular season, I mean.
Yeah, because they definitely lose the more important one. So,
yes.
I mean, it's a Dallas sweep here. Dallas sweep.
All right. And also, thank you, God, that Luke is not here for this game, because I did not want to fucking hear it, because I already know it's going to be bad. 8:15, Sunday Night Football, or Monday Night Football, Tennessee Titans going to Miami, taking on the Dolphins. Dolphins -13 points.
I'm on it.
I don't like Miami taking big numbers, and it's already my boys, so I think it's pretty obvious I'm going to take the Titans +13.
Yeah, I'm on the other side.
I'm
taking Miami -13. I think that they win by maybe 26. They probably double the spread, but I'm taking the Dolphins. If the Miami is what they say they are, this shouldn't even be close.
We're taking Miami spread laid with Will Levis over half an interception and a defensive touchdown. Put it in LA.
And a defensive touchdown for
You want the play?
Miami.
Oh, yeah, for Miami.
All right, I feel disrespected.
I mean, when your team...
Put it on the screen. The disrespect Dylan way. There you go.
Disrespected. I know they're not going to win, but really?
Dylan.
You put an interception bet on me, man?
You're going to have to put that phone up and be ready to snap back at the text that, when it's quiet because the Titans are winning, if that happens to happen, hey, you're going to be able to go crazy. You're going to be able to go ballistic because you've been getting incarcerated over this game. But, I mean, you know what's going to happen.
I love this. I hope my boys win. I hope they come through and they just say, fuck it. You know what? We're going to win this football game. We're going to be a football team today.
Not a single bad team has even competed with Miami. But
they even decided to be a football team in like 3 weeks. They think they're playing rugby or something. I'm not too sure what's going on in Tennessee.
Yeah, to put this in gambling terms for anyone that's interested, Dylan's throwing $100 on green for this game. So.
Correct, bro. And I'm just hoping that shit hits.
1 out of 36% chance.
Can we take a moment here to remember? How many years ago was it when we were looking at a first seed Titans?
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how I
don't get what's so funny if I'm being honest. I don't get it.
Like AJ Brown.
Yeah, then we took our 2 best offensive players outside of Derrick Henry and our 3 best defensive players, sold them away, and then got confused why we started to get worse with Ryan Tannehill getting older.
Crazy.
That's okay. Everyone in Cincinnati went to the Super Bowl. That shit won't happen again.
Well, you saying that isn't that bad because they made it very clear that when rookie rookie quarterbacks reach the Super Bowl, it's like a stat that they never have been back to the Super Bowl. And I was worried. I said, well, shit.
That's what it's going to be forever. No, not forever. He'll probably go back.
How many quarterbacks are you going to cycle through before you find one?
What?
How many quarterbacks are you going to cycle through before you find one?
I thought you were the one that told me we did find one.
I'm asking you because I don't
told
think
me.
you believe in Will.
Hey, hypocrite! You
I don't
told me
think
we
you
found
believe.
one. You were the one that said.
And
Will
I'm
Levis is that guy,
asking
and
you,
put
do
money
you
on him
feel like
for
you
2
found
straight
him?
weeks. Pull up the clips.
Did
Somebody pull up the
you,
clips.
dummy? You don't listen. You just run your motor mouth.
Yes.
I said, do you think? Do you?
It doesn't
Not
matter.
what I
You
think.
already told me.
You're
I don't have to have
You're
my
telling
opinion.
me.
You know what my opinion is.
This is I don't know your opinion. That's why I'm asking.
My opinion is when it comes to the Titans quarterback situation, I thought that Malik was going to be the guy. He's not the guy. Will's been the guy.
And do you
we've
think
seen.
Will is the guy? Not Will's been the guy. Is he the guy?
He's been the guy.
But you don't like him.
Correct. It doesn't matter if I like him or not. He's balling.
That doesn't. God damn it! That would answer the
It
question.
doesn't matter if I like him. What does me liking him have to do with him being the guy or not?
Dylan, I'm at the
guy.
This is a personal question because I'm asking if he's the guy to you. That's
Doesn't
it.
matter what I think.
Oh my God!
It matters
It's your opinion, Dylan. Dylan, it's your opinion. I'm saying, do you
They
feel
don't
like
care about my opinion.
God damn it, Dylan, just answer the question.
They don't care about my
Dylan,
opinion.
shut the hell up. If you don't let me finish a fucking sentence, I will drive to the house and I will
You
slap
care
the
what I
shit out of
think.
you. Listen.
They just ignore me.
So if you guys finish so terribly that you have a top 5 draft pick, would you want the team? It's okay to voice your personal opinion in this question. You are the GM. You make all the choices.
They never listen to me.
Would you draft a quarterback or would you let Will Levis if he finishes the season with like 4 wins?
Well, personally, I don't like Will Levis, so yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's all I ever want.
I'm just trying to say my opinion's invalid because I personally.
That's to the league, Dylan. This is from me.
Part about all this is there's still one more Monday night game.
Yeah, but I'm not watching this one, so I don't care.
Yeah, but we gotta talk about it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to watch it.
Me and you as gambling
The
degenerates.
Packers, the Packers versus the Giants. The Packers minus 6.5 points, and there's a 36.5 over under.
Easy money. Take the pack.
Give me the Giants money line, baby.
Tommy DeVito.
Little Tommy DeVito.
You already beat Bill.
You're
Come
telling
on
me,
now.
Mister.
The whole family's gonna be there with sickies in the mouth, sitting outside talking about some little gabagool. It's gonna be fantastic. A little chopped cheese on the side of the field. It's gonna be great. Give me Tommy DeVito and the fucking New York Giants, eh? Come on. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Oh, dude, my girlfriend's Italian. Her family's Italian. That was so fucking horrible.
Let's do it, baby.
That was terrible.
That's
wow.
the best you're gonna get out of me.
That's like when people.
Guys, I'm sorry if you're Italian.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can kill your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharp securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more. So you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
All right, guys, back to the action. Before we dive into UFC real quick, would this be the best idea ever? What if, hear me out, what if Shohei Ohtani said, you know what, I don't really want to play this intense sport baseball anymore. I want a more relaxed version. What if Shohei Ohtani did the greatest thing of all time and joined the Savannah Bananas.
If Shohei, no emotion, mainly usually having a straight face or barely a
You can
minimal
say it,
smirk,
the robot.
like if I watch this man swing his hips one time to a dun 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 jump on it, and I see Shohei hitting one of these joints,
You see a TikTok.
I don't know if I'll even know the guy who was out here bitching his ass off winning MVPs. Who is that guy? Because this man is a doppelganger. Shohei is somewhere off in God knows where, secretly doing something, because this person cannot be him.
But God, how funny would that narrative be that the Angels broke that man so bad that he said, I don't even want to come back to the MLB. I need a more relaxed environment. And you know what? I want to have fun again. The Angels, they're not fun. I miss having fun in baseball. And he goes and does that. That narrative would be the funniest baseball narrative I have ever seen in my lifetime. I'll tell you that. All right. I'm going to be honest. I was kind of... Okay, so
I'll do my best. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'll do my best here if I know who's fighting.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you, Ty. I would be very surprised if you did know anybody that was fighting. It's a fight night, so it's a little tougher. There's only 2 fights we're talking about because Luke wanted me to do so. All right, so it's the co-main and the main.
Google. All right, I got this.
All right, so the co-main event for the fight night tonight is a light heavyweight bout between number 8 ranked Anthony Smith against number 11 ranked Khalil Roundtree Jr. Khalil is favored minus 205 on the slate, and Khalil also has been in a lot less fights. Anthony Smith is, I would say, the old veteran type of guy.
Anthony Smith looks like a dog.
He's been in 50 fights. You know, he's done it. He's been here, and Khalil's more of the up-and-coming younger dog, just starting to get the last couple KOs. So I am taking Khalil Roundtree Jr. by KO.
Okay. Wow, Khalil Roundtree Jr. looks like a monster.
Yes.
I'm going to take Khalil Roundtree Jr. as well. I'll give him a knockout. Why not?
Hell yeah.
But I'll take him on the money line.
All right. And then the main event of the evening. It is a bantamweight bout between Chris Gutierrez as a plus 300 underdog because he has to go face off against number 7 ranked Song Yadong. Yeah.
Song Yadong?
Song Yadong. That is his name.
And
I'm taking Song to knock his Yadong off his head. Last time me and Luke rode Song knocked the motherfucker out. Now, am I saying he's going to win by knockout? No. But I am taking Song. I am taking Song Yadong.
He's a little guy, but he looks like he'd be doing like flips and shit.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, Song.
Song
With the other guy. I'll ride it.
And those are the 2 bets that you have, and that's all you have for
because
UFC.
Song is going to sling his dong across the octagon, and then that's going to be that. So, that I mean, yeah, sure.
And then next Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, is...
I feel like I want to just smack him in the face and kick him in the nuts, but here's asshole number 5.
He popped up just as we're done with you. All I had to say is next Saturday we have UFC 296.
Hold on. I have to say I love it.
I'm back.
I love the appearance of Sleepy robe on, and I know your leg is over your other leg right now. I know it is.
It's actually not.
This close.
You look,
close to
so,
nailing
you
it.
look like you were propped forward a little bit. Love it. Yeah, I thought it was like that.
All right, I don't even know where we go because I was about to sign off. I was about to outro the podcast, but now Luke's here, so I don't know what to do.
Well,
Run him through the list.
Nah, no, I'm going to get some food. I swear to God. Got me fucked up.
Wait, no. I only want to do one thing. Luke, all right. Tell us how you feel about Miami minus 13 against the
Bro, I'm going to go get some food. I don't need to do this, bro. I don't need to do
That
this.
is all we need from
I've been
you.
nothing but respectful, bro. I don't deserve this right now.
well,
With the Derrick Henry poster.
well.
This is
You
tough.
see,
Don't forget who you have in fantasy, Luke.
you see.
You want it to be close.
Well, I mean, I also got Tua.
Fuck, I know, but like, come on, Luke.
So, you see, here's the thing. Miami's going to win this game.
Right. But
They are going to cover the minus 13.
damn it.
And the only touchdown of the game is going to be Derrick Henry for the Titans.
What I wanted you to say. Yeah. It's tough.
Also, the Lions are going to win. The Rams are going to win. The Texans are going to win.
You are not going to throw some money on that.
Okay, fine. Texans minus 3.5.
He's running it.
Bro,
He's about to run.
you're not allowed to do this.
I'm doing it.
If you can do it in under 60 seconds, I'll allow you to do it.
All right,
But I'm ending the podcast in 60 seconds. So if you can rattle off your slate.
Are you ready?
Colts money line. Saints minus 6. Buccaneers money line. Jaguars money line. Actually, wait, is Trevor Lawrence playing?
No, he's not.
No.
All right. Browns minus 2.5. 49ers minus 13. You know what? Vikings minus 3. Oh god, I don't know who to pick in this game.
You have 15 seconds.
Under 49 in the Chiefs and Bills. Broncos against the Chargers money line. Eagles against the Cowboys money line. And then minus 6.5 Packers. Then okay. My puck luck. Did you do the puck luck picks?
All right. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. Sharks
All right.
on Instagram.
Your
Game
picks.
number
We'll get
one.
your picks, Luke. We'll get your picks from you. We'll get your picks from you.
Game number 1. Stars.
Take us out of here.
Sharks Network on
Stars
Instagram.
over the Knights.
Sharks Network.
Kings
on
over the
YouTube.
Rangers.
Those are the wrong games.
Flyers over
They're
the.
wrong games. Wrong games. They're the wrong
Well,
games.
they are the games if you look at the notes.
We did different games because you weren't here and you were sleeping.
Stars over the Knights. Kings over the Rangers. Flyers over the Preds.
You don't have any of those
Peace.
games on the podcast, but okay, Luke. Thank you. Thank you for watching the podcast. Sharp Sports Network on Instagram. Sharp Sports Network on Twitter. Sharp Sports Network on YouTube. God damn it. Download the fucking mobile app so you can bet on fucking football, basketball, hockey, all these other sports. Sharps Mobile, please, on the App Store. Use promo code TYCO01. That will help you as well. We should see you guys this Wednesday for the recap of all the football that we just gave you. So thank you guys for watching. I'm McDilly. Have a good weekend. Peace.